Welcome back to Rome Adventure Discovered. This weekend, we're going to be hanging out with the Max's crew. We're going to be at least hanging out by the vehicle. We're going to be showing you guys a little bit of what we have updated, what's new, what's next. If you guys have any questions about at least the vehicle itself or the setup, what's next, things like that.
How we camp in it.
How we survive. If you have questions about the tires, that's a big one. We love them. But yeah, at least we'll be here. Got this all set up. We'll be here all weekend. We're gonna do a little bit of a walkthrough and a little sneak peek, very quick sneak peek of what you guys will see this weekend. So let's get it started.
Along.
We're gonna be off in the parking lot near I-1, so the OC Promenade. We're next to Factor 55, FabTech / Fab 4's Warren, so at least all of them are here. Right across is Rhino USA.
There's a lot more
Campers.
Trailers.
Lots of trailers.
Yeah.
All these things are cool. They tune outdoors.
That is pretty cool.
So at the end of the row, you'll see all the food. That's where that will all be. You got cold beer, hot chicken, West Coast hibachi, and pizza.
Ooh. I am surprised how many trailers there are. Bronco. Oh, look at that. Okay. I could travel long term in that. Yeah, truck bed campers, vans. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the inside of that van. Oh, no worries. Oh, that is sick. Okay. I could get down with that. Wow.
We've just been to China.
What? Wow, look at the roof. Here, look at that.
Van ever done
Full circle navigation. Wow. Now that is cool. That's luxury. Wow, I could get used to that. Oh yeah, look at that. China, Russia.
Check that out. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, hiker. A good old hiker. Oh, a luminous. Look at that. Ah, so because we've gone through, we've made it to the other side. Yeah, this is the main plaza where all the food is. Ooh, nachos. I'll be there tomorrow. Ah, yeah, let's go to the hangar. So coming out of that OC Promenade, we are making a Roger. Here you'll see Hawaiian chicken bowls. Nokian tires. Wow, spelled with a Y.
And
Merch.
the famous Overland Expo truck.
So this is the hangar building 18. And here we have some Patriot campers, onward supply. Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's pretty cool. Patriot Campers seems to have a variety of trailers and setups. Not bad. What is this? Helco work? Okay.
This is my favorite build of today. This is our Supertramp camper build, Carly suspension. So at least this is, I believe, Cody's truck from CJAC Off-Road. Been closely watching this thing, hint, hint, but that could be for our future. Pretty much everything that we want, that would be it. All right, so 23-0 campers, y'all have seen that. Probably some new stuff coming out from them. Icon Vehicle Dynamics. Super Duty. Lots of Super Duties and big trucks this year. I believe this is the Rika booth. Yep, yes. Rika booth, I think that's Bruno's truck. We got our friend Brian. There's a pretty sweet Raptor setup that you have probably seen some videos of me hucking around in the dunes. Has some pretty sweet wheels coming out from Shadowmark, so check that out. So from the hangar, you're gonna go over there, you're gonna see some barbecue chicken, bunch of barbecue stuff off over here. Hooking back towards the main area, and we're gonna go into building 10. So typically you'll see vendors like rugged radios and a lot of the smaller components. Let's go check this out. Let's find at least what's new, anything interesting. I got so power tanks off to the left. That's what you're gonna find pretty quickly. And then you're gonna see all these defenders out in the center. That's pretty sweet. 6x6. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Outdoor eats. Ooh, okay, you got things like Victron Energy over there. They don't come to a lot of events, so if you van guys or overlanders that like electrical, that's pretty cool. Front runner, they have a whole big display here. So at least there's a lot of stuff. Hip camp, fuel off-road wheels. Got a little mini truck, that's pretty cool. Got a little back end, you can RC cars. Let's see, Falcon Tires is over there. Ask for 4x4. You got all your skid plates and stuff. If you check out RAD Supply Co, we'll be adding that up on there soon. And Red Arc. So Red Arc has some amazing stuff for your electrical needs. Vortex, if you're into guns, things like that. Your sights, binoculars. Cruiser Tech, that looks fancy. That's a cool build. They have all the stuff. Oh, Midland Radios. Midland Radios. We run their radio. We have their whole suite of radios. I love those handhelds, so check them out. And on the other side, MXT 500. Those things put out a lot. Highly suggest them, and they got antennas. That's pretty sweet. So if you've wanted to upgrade, go check that out. Okay, last year a lot of people had the opportunity. I guess like discounts are good. So last year, from what we heard, is that they sold out of these real fast. So if you're coming Saturday, come check this out, because apparently you can get some really good deals with that. Lock Off-Road, they make some wheels, pretty sweet stuff. Switch Pro switches. I know at least a lot of you guys think they're expensive. However, they're the best in the industry. Highly suggest them. Spend your money. All right, Demos.
We got some brand new mounts that can be mounted on molly panels, flat surfaces,
Okay.
roll bars. You can mount shovels, you can mount axes. We have special clamps that can go on bars,
Okay.
ATVs, UTVs, side-by-side kind of stuff.
Dang.
You can mount speakers, light bars on them. Yeah, so we're excited about this. They're machined aluminum, really nice, high quality.
So it'll handle all the sends, all the abusive off-road
Yeah,
can throw at you.
any tools you want to mount.
So this fits right inside there. The bag just cinches right off. There's a lip here on the cooler can
nice.
itself. So you can easily put this back on, bring the trash bag to the trash or whatever. You can also
okay.
hard mount it to whatever else you want to.
I
He
like
also
the
has a
hard
bracket that has a way to capture too.
Cool.
So called the
Sweet.
Cooler Can out of Sarasota, Florida.
We have anti-gravity batteries. Check them out. Maybe they have some new stuff coming out this weekend. And then we got Apex. So at least, these are all, this is a new one I've seen online. They have a lot of like Starlink mounts, things like that. And then in the back corner, we got WeBoost shower pouch. So cool things to check out. So from this area, we're gonna be cutting across Quad Lock. I'm like a squirrel. Mounting Co. Okay, this is a new company that we've seen pretty recently. Awesome stuff. They do a lot of Pelican mounts, rugged mounts, things like that. For those who have like a Howl campfire pit, they have a mount for the Howl fire pit. So those things are pretty sweet, high-tech stuff. Rigid lighting, rad flow, things like that. Let's see, Ice Co fridges. Love them, best fridges in the game. Hitchfire. Oh, I've seen these guys. Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff.
There's Rugged.
Rugged radios. Yes, they love and own this area. That is Rugged. All right, before we go through, so Magnuson, they make some cool stuff. Freedom Ropes, Rough Country. Let's go into the other building. Boom. Yep, literally cut across the row. This area gets really loud and packed for those who have been here for a while. So in this row, we got, let's see, Deep Sleep. Oh, that's cool. Deep Sleep stuff. You got another Bronco, so you could see at least how you could sleep in a Bronco. Camper Van HQ. Let's go over yonder. Four-wheel parts, just X-Comp tires. Lots of tire companies this trip. And then Super Winch. It's got Weston Super Winch and Attica 4x4. And then PRP. So you got PRP stuff in here. And Acumen. That's at least the center building. Let's
Back out into like the center, what do you call it?
the center row, main square. So far edge, we're not going to go all the way down there, but you see a lot of vans, like truck campers, things like that. Most of y'all will be heading in towards the front here, so let's go towards the front, and then we'll loop around and finish this up. Come up winch, and then we got liquid springs. These are fancy, those liquid spring suspensions. I guess if you have a big truck, you can low ride and rise up. That's pretty nifty. And then tents. Let's loop in here. That's the entrance over to the left. And then Gazelle tent. Looks like they got a lot of new stuff coming out. Look at that. Territory tents. That's interesting. But shower tent. Okay, that's pretty cool. Privacy tent. Pop-up. We got to try that out later. This thing, I like this thing. Come check this out. That is super clean. Bowen's Customs with a Go Fast Camper tent on top. I'll be checking that out later a little bit more. This is a build that I highly seek after and recommend. That one's for sale. We're going to be buying that this weekend. And that's pretty cool. That's a 6x6. That is massive. All right, so AEV, Hamburg, MagnaFlow, things like that to come check out. The big thing this year that we're interested in is the F250 AEV build, which is right over here. This is what we will be doing next. So 6.7 liter, probably a high output, but this thing is massive. 40-inch tires, big hunker. This is what we need for what we do. That's a nice flex. That thing's on portals, that's pretty sweet. See how many vehicles are on portals. Big trucks, big portals. Lots of big truck campers, tents, trailers, things like that to check out. Restrooms, for those who need to go to restrooms, that's over there to the right. Oh, these are our friends, Underland Off-Road. Okay, so now we're on like the, depending where you're entering from, because there's technically two entrances. This is like your, like, what is this? This is like a courtyard. This is near like the Pacific Amphitheater area. So yes, left of like the main entrance near the amphitheater. All right, so more vans, big vehicles, big trucks, big campers. We get the gist. People want more space, more comfort. So along the lines, we got a big old vehicles, big old vans. Let's see what else. This thing is massive. That is pretty sweet. So big expedition vehicles, if you want to check those out. Off onto, let's see, Method wheels. And then this row we got, let's just skim through them. Companies, you got anti-shanty, trail racks, things like that. Go check those out. AFN, they make some really cool bumpers. That's pretty sweet for the F250s. Lightner Designs. Check these out. They have like a bunch of new product that is pretty nifty. We got Bernard there, who's he will answer all of your questions and anything. Hi Sarah, how are ya? Check them out. They do Grenadiers, everything like that, Broncos, and big trucks. Off and over, we got CBI, Prinsu. That's a pretty cool build. 4Runner. That's one of the few good 4Runner builds I've seen recently. Let's go swing through. Go say hi to our friends. Let's go also, maybe we can cut through the center here, do a quick walkthrough. So looks like this is a nice little camping area people have set up. That's beautiful. Rigged, they make some really cool stuff. Ooh, that's new. Look at this. Prototype. Found something interesting. You can put 4 bikes on this. That's pretty sweet. And you got all the nifty other stuff that they come out with. So come check this out. Really high quality designs. They've been pushing and doing some cool stuff. Roto packs. They got, looks like they got a few stuff. So now they're doing like the traction boards and things like that. And then our friends at Peak Suspension next to CBI. Got our friend Mad Yeti. Plugging our friend, Raptor friend. Go check them out. And Pelican. We got Strongbox, things like that. There's a lot of companies. You guys got to check it out. You guys got to come out and see it yourself, because we're not going to go in a lot of detail. We're just trying to get you here. Let's see, Devos lights. They make some great stuff. Battleborn batteries. What else? Smart Cap. Smart Cap makes some cool stuff. It's not like your normal fiberglass cap. Four-wheel campers. They make a lot of good stuff. Not bad. That is a vehicle that I really like right there. Bowen's Customs. You can see there's a common theme with what I'm pointing out. Lone Peak. You can see a lot of bed campers now. Rock Jock. All you Jeep peeps got Rock Jock here. Don't worry, we're not just Bronco fans. We like all things four-wheel enthusiasts. Okay, so this is more of the row. Let's go down this main row. So this is your main row, another entrance where you can come down from one of the side gates. And this area is going to get packed. A lot of people. It's going to be overstimulating, overwhelming. Lots of things. Or not, you know. All right. So let's go see at least what's over here. And we'll finish up and wrap up this segment of the fastest intro and walkthrough of SoCal Expo. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Seen that thing a lot. That thing's pretty sweet. Bill Stein, the only production shock that has finished the Baja 1000, according to RJ Zanin. Quote, pew pew ka-chew. And then we got Kumo tires and Toyota over yonder. We got the Subaru Wilderness area. We got bushes shaped like animals. That's pretty fancy. We got a lot of, I guess, newer Subaru models. That is an owner vehicle, as it's labeled. That's pretty cool. And it looks like they love their Subaru. And got Anchor in the back, in the front entrance. Cool. Not too shabby. So this is another entrance, side entrance. There's going to be two. Now let's go head towards the parking lot that's in between the center and the Overland camping area. So we got the Overland Collective. So that's the journal that Overland Expo runs or is in partnered with. We got X Overland. These guys have done everything. I mean, if you're watching this channel, you know what X Overland is, or if you don't, go look it up. They do some great stuff. They inspired us. And the Quartermaster, excuse me, that's pretty sweet. Quartermaster with the Scout. I will say, if it was on portals and 40-inch tires, that would take the cake. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? I don't know. But that's pretty cool. We got the 4Runner that's converted to a truck style. So it's the surf edition, something like that. That's pretty rad. That is the 4Runner TRD Surf concept. Surfs up. I said there weren't too many cool 4Runner builds, but this one I would say is pretty sweet. This is over at Baja Designs / Pod. Descent off-road bumpers, cleanest bumpers, I would say, as far as Toyota. They do a great job. And this guy has portals. That thing looks pretty clean. And like I promised, I believe this is our last parking lot of today. Power Break. Imperial Outdoors. Lots of campers. Again, if you're looking for a camper, this is where you want to be. At least for off-road campers. Okay, that's cool. This looks new. So explore elevated truck campers. Come check these out. We got Escapades if you're looking for that. Winnebagos. And lots of wheel companies. This area is like a lot of trailers. You got bikes and Garmin. Those stuff are cool. Lots of Garmin product. Wired by Greg. They do some clean builds. Lots of clean wiring. Pros if you're looking for wiring in the SoCal area. So it looks like we got C4 and DV8. We run a lot of the DV8 stuff. They've finally gotten a Bronco Raptor. At least they had one before, got rid of it, but now they're back. So hopefully we'll get some more stuff for the Bronco Raptors in that. We got Aeronaut. They make some nice comfy stuff. Again, lots of big trucks. Lots of big trucks. Another Ice Co area. So at least Ice Co, they're out here as well. Other things like that. Ignic, they make some fire pits and propane like cover stuff.
Ooh, and hand warmers.
And hand warmers and things. Yeah, pretty fancy.
Another Bronco friend.
Bronco friend. They have like everything carbon fiber. Slightly jealous. Really clean build. Our friends at Rome. Ooh, new stuff. I think this is semi-new. They have a new rooftop tent. They have a table. That's fancy. Boxes. And we run their rooftop tent as well. Super clean stuff. So at least in the back corner, we got Torque Wheels, Surefire. Lots of companies. Benchmade's over. They make some real sweet knives. Hest makes some really comfy stuff. Not gonna lie. Flated. We got AccuTune Off-Road, Vessel. Got a whole bunch of people.
They have a espresso little like trailer area. Wait, I remember their coffee was actually good. I think. No, I think it was good. Yeah. What else? First aid station. So we have Nomad, Outfitters, and then we're gonna go through. It says restrooms, but to our left we have Rumple. Looks like it is blankets. What else? Yeah, if you need a break, it's nice in here. We have Day Lodge, Camp Lux. Ooh, look at that. I think, is that a water heater? Nice. Okay. Dry brew. It's a waterless coffee, or a cup of coffee. Interesting. Oh, look at this. We got gluten-free vegan ramen. Okay, so inside we have some like food cooking water. What else? Soren Eagle campers. What are these? Just more truck bed campers? A lot of them. Okay, we got Pro Eagle in the infamous massive jack. Look at this for reference. I am 5'3". That is huge. Bear with our ADD guys, our adding. Okay, we have Rome built to the left. Ross Monster. Yes.
Lots of big trucks.
That is pretty cool. Look at this Com Volt. Okay. A lot of like expedition vehicles. What else? Outpost vans. Another cool Bronco build. Interesting. I don't know if that's a rooftop tent or a ground tent for, yeah, the ground. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is like the treehouse rooftop tent. Got a pause. Trailer. Teton. Just, oh. And we have Jetboil. They will be here as well. Let's see, got more trailers. Look at all these tiny trailers. Wow. Seems like there's like either new products or small tiny companies partnered with other companies. Luno. So we have Fox suspension here. There to the left. And on the other side, now we have made it back to Maxis.
That was a quick / not so quick walkthrough, very quick walkthrough of SoCal Expo. So if you're here this weekend, definitely check it out. Come swing by the Maxis booth again. We'd love to say hi, hang out, chat.
Yeah, and just to give you some reference, I did 3.11 miles of walking. So plan accordingly.
Bring some good shoes, bring some water.
It'll be hot.
Yes.
But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great weekend at the expo. Come by and say hi.
See you next time.